In the misty wetlands of our world, where water meets land, lurks a creature that has defied time itself. It is a living relic, a survivor from an age when giants roamed the earth. This is the crocodile, an apex predator whose lineage stretches back hundreds of millions of years. They watched the dinosaurs rise and fall. They endured catastrophic extinction events, and they remain today, virtually unchanged, a testament to evolutionary perfection. How did these incredible reptiles outlast the rulers of their time? To find the answer, we must journey back, deep, into the mists of prehistory, to witness the birth of a dynasty that has never truly ended. Our story begins over 230 million years ago, in the Triassic period. The world was a different place, a single supercontinent under a warmer sun. This was the dawn of the age of reptiles, and among the diverse life forms emerging were the ruling reptiles. This group would give rise to two legendary lineages, the dinosaurs and the crocodilomorphs. The ancestors of all modern their dinosaur cousins began to dominate the land. These early crocodile relatives started carving out their own niche. They were not the semi-aquatic ambush predators we know today. Instead, many were small, agile, and long-legged terrestrial hunters, darting through the prehistoric undergrowth, competing for survival in a world teeming with giants. Their journey was just beginning, a path that would lead them from the forest floor to the water's edge, shaping them into one of nature's most enduring success stories. Let's look closer at these early crocodilomorphs. Imagine a creature like Triassic, small and slender, with long legs positioned directly beneath its body. Unlike the sprawling stance of a modern crocodile, this upright posture allowed for swift, efficient movement on land. They were active predators, chasing down insects and small vertebrates. Through the ferns and cycads of the Triassic and Jurassic periods, their anatomy reveals a fascinating transition, while possessing the foundational traits that would later define their descendants, such as reinforced skulls and powerful bite mechanics. Their lifestyle was entirely different. They were land dwellers, competing in a world dominated by dinosaurs. As we trace their evolution, we see a gradual shift. Some lineages began to adapt to a semi-aquatic life, their legs shortening, their bodies elongating, and their skulls flattening. This was a pivotal moment, a fork in the evolutionary road. While some terrestrial forms eventually died out, those that embraced the water found a new realm of opportunity, a sanctuary that would prove to be the key to their long-term survival. The blueprint for the modern crocodile was being drawn. Then, 66 million years ago, the sky fell. A massive asteroid, more than 6 miles wide, slammed into the Earth, triggering a global cataclysm. The impact unleashed unimaginable energy, causing widespread wildfires, colossal tsunamis, and blanketing the planet in a thick shroud of dust and debris. Sunlight was blocked for months, even years, causing plant life to wither and global temperatures to plummet. The age of dinosaurs came to an abrupt and violent end. Yet, amid this mass extinction, the crocodiles survived. How? Their secret was adaptability. Their semi-aquatic lifestyle offered a refuge. While terrestrial ecosystems collapsed, freshwater rivers and swamps provided a relatively stable environment. Crocodiles are ectothermic, or cold-blooded, with an incredibly slow metabolism. They can go for months, sometimes over a year, without a meal, allowing them to wait out periods of extreme scarcity. They could feast on the decaying remains of less fortunate animals, and their resilience to environmental stress saw them through the long, dark winter that followed the impact. They didn't just survive, they endured, ready to claim a world emptied of its former rulers. In the millions of years that followed the Great Extinction, crocodiles perfected their form. The pressures of a semi-aquatic life sculpted their bodies into masterpieces of predatory design. Their skin, covered in bony plates called osteoderms, became a suit of natural armor, offering protection both in and out of the water. Their legs grew shorter and were positioned to the sides, ideal for pushing off the riverbed and clambering onto banks, but not for long-distance running. The real engine of their movement in water became the talomassive, muscular appendage that propels them with explosive speed and silent grace. Their eyes and nostrils migrated to the very top of their skull, allowing them to remain almost completely submerged, hidden from unsuspecting prey, while still breathing and scanning their surroundings. And then there are the jaws, evolving one of the most powerful bite forces in the animal kingdom. Their mouths became the ultimate weapon, capable of crushing bone with ease. Each adaptation, honed over eons, transformed them into the ultimate aquatic ambush predator. Today, this ancient lineage is represented by over 24 species, spread across the globe's tropical and subtropical regions. Each has adapted to its unique environment, showcasing the family's remarkable diversity. There's the formidable saltwater crocodile, the largest living reptile, equally at home in freshwater rivers and the open ocean, capable of traveling vast distances by sea. In the rivers of Africa, the Nile crocodile reigns, a keystone predator central to its ecosystem's health. Across the Americas, we find the alligators, with their broad, U-shaped snouts, thriving in freshwater marshes and swamps. And in Central and South America, the caimans, typically smaller but no less successful, inhabit a wide range of aquatic habitats. While they share a common ancestry and predatory blueprint, each species tells a unique story of adaptation, from the shape of their snout to their specific hunting strategies and social behaviors. Together, they form a global dynasty of survivors, masters of the wetland realms. In any ecosystem they inhabit, crocodiles are apex predators, sitting at the very top of the food chain. Their role is crucial for maintaining ecological balance. By preying on a wide variety of animals, they help control populations and ensure that no single species becomes too dominant. They are also ecosystem engineers. Their movements, dredge waterways, and their abandoned nests and burrows provide shelter for other animals. Their hunting technique is a masterclass in patience and power. Often, they will wait, motionless, for hours or even days, appearing as nothing more than a floating log. This ambush strategy relies on stealth and surprise. When an animal comes to the water's edge to drink, the crocodile explodes from the surface with breathtaking speed. The attack is swift and decisive. Once prey is secured in those powerful jaws, the crocodile will often perform a death roll, spinning its body to subdue its meal. It is a primal, efficient, and deeply instinctual behavior, perfected over millions of years of evolution. For as long as we have shared the planet, crocodiles have held a powerful grip on the human imagination. In many cultures, they are revered as sacred beings, symbols of power, fertility, and the primal forces of nature. Ancient Egyptians worshipped Sobek, the crocodile god, who is associated with the Nile's life-giving floodwaters. In other traditions, they appear in myths and folklore as fearsome monsters, guardians of the underworld, or wise, ancient spirits. This complex relationship continues today. While fear is a natural response, it is increasingly tempered with respect and a desire for conservation. Crocodiles face modern threats, primarily habitat loss, due to human development and pollution. However, concerted conservation efforts, the establishment of protected reserves, and regulated farming programs have brought many species back from the brink of extinction. Understanding and protecting these ancient reptiles is not just about saving a single species. It is about preserving a vital link to our planet's past and ensuring the health of the ecosystems they command. From the terrestrial hunters of the Triassic to the aquatic titans of today, the story of the crocodile is one of resilience, adaptation, and survival against all odds. They are living fossils, carrying within their DNA a history that spans ages. While the world changed around them, they remained a perfected design that needed little alteration. They are a reminder that true strength isn't always about being the biggest or the strongest, but about the ability to endure. When we look at a crocodile, we are not just seeing a reptile. We are looking back in time at a legacy of survival written in tooth and scale, a dynasty that has mastered the art of waiting, watching, and enduring. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the natural world.